Ed Quality Checker Evolution, or EDQC Evolution, is a standalone executable application developed by European DataWarehouse. It provides data owners and data providers with a tool which can identify potential inconsistencies in loan-level data that are not in line with the European Central Bank's guiding taxonomy. This new version of EDQC Evolution includes all major asset classes, RMBS, SME, Auto ABS, Consumer Finance ABS, and Leasing ABS, a centralized rule repository with automatic updates, EdCloud synchronization for comparability with previous submissions, and the ECB score. Once you log in with your Edwin credentials, you'll be taken to the My Deals panel, the first of 7 panels in EDQC Evolution. In this section, you can import the desired deal to be analysed before its submission to Edwin. The file needs to be in CSV format, and in order to obtain the European Central Bank score, you also need to import the bond file. On the left side, you will see all available deals and pool cutoff dates which have already been imported for the relevant asset class. On the right, you have the ability to remove any selected deal from the database by clicking Delete Data. You can also benchmark the selected deal against the latest pool cutoff date stored in Edwin by clicking the Show in EdCloud button. For example, you can see that the number of defaults has suddenly dropped to almost 0. Thanks to EDQC Evolution, it is now possible to track inconsistencies between 2 submissions. By clicking on Scan Data, EDQC Evolution initiates a calculation process that applies all embedded rules and finds potential inconsistencies. Here, you will see a summary showing key information of the deal, such as number of loans, weighted averages, deal sizes, and an overview of account status. As you can see, in this deal, 82% of the loans report account status as performing. We now move on to the data quality panel. In this part of the interface, you will see all of the failed rules, and by clicking on each value, EDQC Evolution gives further information such as number of impacted loans, percentage of active loans affected, percentage of total loans affected, and rule description. You will also notice an interactive graph, and by clicking on a point, which represents a loan, EDQC Evolution returns the underlying value. There is also the option to download an Excel sheet with all affected loans of the rule by clicking Underlying Data. This next panel contains a drop-down menu with several clusters based on the asset class. For example, you will notice an error where 1,488 loans with a fixed interest rate type are based on a 6-month Euribor index. You can then click on this number and export a CSV file showing all affected loans. For external review and to share with other colleagues, you can also export the failed rules. This is a summary of all the failed findings which were displayed in the data quality panel. In the final panel, you can view all rules by asset class, including a detailed description of each rule. You will also see what version of the rule set is loaded, and this will automatically update when a new version is released. European DataWarehouse, enabling transparency and standardization in the European ABS market. To learn more, visit eurodw.eu today or email us at inquiries@eurodw.eu.